where the blue is, we still have some light snow showers. Checking out some of the cams in through Sullivan and Ulster County, some of those flakes are flying. Monticello still into the 20s, but just about everywhere else we're above freezing. 36 in Poughkeepsie, White Plains at 34, 35 in the city, but you absolutely hear those winds still howling outside your window, I'm sure. 20, 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts right now. White Plains with a 37-mile-per-hour wind gust, so it feels like 22. That's how the day is going to be. Those winds aren't relaxing a ton through the midday, so it'll feel like the 20s and 30s most of the afternoon. We do get the sun back, so that'll be nice. By 4 o'clock, 43 degrees, more sunshine, and with that sun setting nice and late, we'll enjoy that. 41 degrees by 7 p.m. and fair skies, still breezy though through 10 o'clock. All right, let's talk about some of the hassles out there right now in the wake of our big storm system. What's going on, Adele?
Yeah, it's clean up.
Today, start of a recovery day. I know we're really looking forward to Thursday.
Yeah, absolutely. We are going to see improving conditions even today, despite the chill that we're sort of locked in. Weston, Connecticut, 33 degrees right now. It's those northwest winds that'll continue to howl, but we do have a better day tomorrow and a number of days in the 50s. I'll show you the coldest day, though, of the next week and a half coming up in the 10-day. Levels of the wind that the crews don't want to be out in and up, you know, in the cherry pickers. So that's going to be a concern. Those winds aren't easing a ton today. What is easing, of course, the snowfall. And if you're wondering when is the next one down the pipeline, well, in the next week, it doesn't look like we've got too much to be concerned about as far as big snowfall. And you can see it's still going to be confined well to our north. It's not unusual, as we have seen, to see some decent snowfalls in March, but obviously the averages drop pretty quickly here once we roll into March and certainly April. And of course, this season for the city, not much of anything. We ended up with about a trace of snowfall. But in the wake of the system, yes, we still have the winds, we still have the cold. That doesn't change today. High pressure, though, by tomorrow, we get more of the sunshine back and temperatures really ease up and we are back into the 50s. And it is by Friday, we'll watch another approaching system, a front. This one, plenty warm here, all rainfall, and we don't have to worry about the icy conditions. So that's some good news there. And this morning, though, as Jessica pointed out, a little bit of a cleanup. Not too much falling in Nassau County yesterday, so we're good to go. 35 degrees at Central Park, but that wind chill, that's what you've got to be prepared for. Temperatures feeling like the 20s. And those brisk northwest winds, too, so everywhere, almost everywhere above freezing, but it feels much colder. 36 in Poughkeepsie and Merrick, same in Newark. And again, that goes a long way to help those road conditions get better and better. Also helping today, the stronger sunshine. It comes out later on this afternoon, so brighter skies. But again, the winds stay brisk, so wind chills stay in the 30s as we head up into the 40s. Now, by tonight, it's not as gusty, but we'll definitely call it breezy. Northwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. We'll dip down into the 30s, but by tomorrow afternoon, it's right back up into the mid-50s. And I think today and Sunday will sort of gust. So White Plains, 37-mile-per-hour wind gusts, near 30 at Newark. Trenton coming in with a 40-mile-per-hour wind gust. But it's right out of the northwest, so it is chilly. Of course, this is in the wake of our big storm system. We're pretty much done with the snow, except Sullivan and Ulster County, still some flakes flying. This isn't going to add up to much, and really over the next hour or so, really begin to ease up as the storm system pulls away. Most areas are above freezing, but we still are below freezing in Middletown and Woodridge. Poughkeepsie now at 36 degrees, Peekskill at 34. We're sitting at 35 in Hoboken and Fort Lee, as well as City Island and Fair Lawn. So temperature-wise, we climbed out of the 30s, probably not until about lunchtime. And with those winds still blustery, it's going to feel like the 20s until then. And then with some afternoon sunshine, temperatures back into the low to mid 40s. It will feel a little bit more comfortable, but still very breezy even through 7 p.m. Feels like temperatures still in the low 30s. All right, so the wind's a lot to do with the weather and how it feels, but of course how traffic may be reacting to some of the changes. What's going on, Adele?
Yeah, we're definitely seeing that out there now.